Hello to Melanie Gillott. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for letting me chat to you today. Can you tell me? I know you're multi-talented, so can you tell me more about how did you become an actress?
Yes. So I began acting. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question? Because you cut out again.
Um, I said you're multi-talented. So how long have you been an actress for?
Oh, sorry about that. So, yes, so I've been singing since I was about 5 years old. I began voice lessons, but I didn't start acting until I got in high school. Um, I had an interest in it when I was about 11 or 12 years old because I discovered this show on YouTube called The Carol Burnett Show. And I was just mesmerized by Carol Burnett because she was not only funny and very charming, but she could act and she could sing and she could dance and she could do everything. And so I really wanted to get into acting. So then I told my parents, I remember saying, I'm going to be an actress one day. And my dad was like, how are you going to be an actress? You've never acted a day in your life and you think you're going to be that? And I was like, well, I'm going to do it. And he was like, okay, well, just go audition for a community theater show. So I did, and I got in the Wizard of Oz when I was like 12, something like that. That was my first theatrical role. And then I got really serious about it when I was in high school because I had written a letter to Carol Burnett then when I was about 14 years old. And I asked her, I said, if like, what advice would you give to an aspiring actress? And she said that I should move to Hollywood if I really wanted to work in television film like she had. And so I did. That was like almost 10 years ago. And now I can say that I'm an actress and I moved and I live in Hollywood.
So can you tell me how long we've been a singer for?
Well, I've been singing since I was about 5 years old. I walked into a music store one day with my mom because I come from a family of musicians. And my mom was picking up some sheet music because she plays the piano. And I went into this music store and there was this woman in there and she was giving a voice lesson. But of course, I was really little. I didn't understand like what it was. It just looked really fun to me. They were singing songs that I loved, like Disney songs and different things. And I remember saying to my mom, I was like, oh, what's that? Like, that looks so fun. Like, I want to do that. And she told me it was a voice lesson. And I guess I didn't remember it because obviously I was very young, but my mom said to me um that I wouldn't stop talking about it. So my parents clearly saw that I had an interest in it. So they got me some lessons at the music store and I haven't stopped singing since.
So can you tell me more about your first single that you released? I know it's nearly that time of the year, but can you tell me when Christmas is with you? What's that all about?
Yes, so my first single that I ever put out was in December of 2022. It was a holiday single called When Christmas Is With You, which I co-wrote with Brian Donovan. Um, yeah, it's just a fun little song. It's basically everything that I love about the holidays wrapped up into one song. And ironically enough, what really pushed me to put out a song because I theoretically have been writing songs for years. I just never took it upon myself to share it with the world. But last summer, so summer of 2022, I got called in actually for a Christmas movie. And I was doing a screen test for them. And the director had asked me, could you sing? Like, are you a singer? Can you sing Jingle Bells? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll sing it. I'm a singer. So I sang him Jingle Bells. And he just stopped for a minute and he said, huh. He goes, you're the first person I've heard all day that could carry a tune. And I didn't end up booking that part, but you know, what's so crazy is that I left that audition just, it gave me the confidence. Like I felt like a good singer. You know what I mean? Like it gave me that self-confidence in a way. I felt kind of like validated that I was a good singer. And so because for years I'd been doing musical theater, and I'd been I always felt like I was an actress who could sing. I always felt like that me, I never really felt confident as myself singing by myself. I always felt more confident singing as a character. But this was the first time where I really felt like as myself, I felt confident singing. And then I just decided I had this idea for a song, and I reached out to Brian and we wrote it. And I just remember like recording it, and I just felt really good about it. And I am really excited to perform my songs live. And I haven't performed any of my original works live yet, but and thinking about it, I was really kind of nervous in a way to perform as myself, but I know now like I can do it and I love it.
So what was it like going to the recording studio for the first time?
I was so nervous, but I had worked, I have done a lot of voiceover work. So being behind a microphone, doing all that, that was, just second nature to me. But I was really nervous, but my sound engineer, Daniel, he really put me at ease. And together we really created something really beautiful and really special.
So can you tell me more about your first single this year, Summer in Bloom?
Yes. So Summers in Bloom, it's such a beachy song. And I wanted my first single to kind of match the energy of When Christmas Is With You and have it be more happy and very it's almost like a peaceful song in a way, because I feel like you put that song on and it's very relaxing. And because I feel like I wanted to ease my audience into songs like Actor, that is more, I guess, compared to my other releases, more edgy, because I'm not happy, like it's not like a happy song. So yeah, I really wanted to start the year off on a more, as far as like emotional wise, on a more positive, upbeat, happy vibe.
So as you mentioned, actor. So can you tell me more about actor?
Actor is probably one of my most favorite songs I've ever written. I love the concept of it. And being an actress, I love it even more because of the references I make throughout it. And um it's really funny because I've heard other songwriters talk about how when you write a song, it could mean one thing to you in the moment when you're writing it, but then by the time it's released, it could mean something else for you. And, Actor was written from a place of just absolute hurt and disappointment and betrayal and just feeling betrayed. And when the song came out, the response that I received from it, it just made it such a like a positive song for me. And it's given me it's opened more doors for me as a singer and songwriter, because I that was the song like a lot of people, it caught their eye and it caught their attention, and it's my most played song now.
So what inspires you to write music? Where did you get your ideas from?
My songs are they're very personal to me because they are based upon my personal experiences and the different emotions that I have felt throughout my life. And thinking about unpredictable to me, I just feel like every album or every EP that I come out with, or even every song, I want it to be, it's almost like a chapter in my life, a different it's like a reflection of what I was feeling in that given point in time. And um I really feel like this EP, Unpredictable, it kind of just sums up this whole year for me, because I would have never thought that I would be doing this, and that I get to do this. I just feel very grateful that I get to do this.
So can you tell me more about your latest single called No Love Around.
No Love Around. So, No Love Around, it's about the complexities that we all face in love and relationships. And, you know, while this song, you could relate it to a romantic situation, I also feel like you could relate this song to any type of relationship in your life, whether it's with a friend or a coworker or a family member. And the message of the song is no one wins when there's no love around, because really, you know, all you need is love. It's like what the Beatles say, all you need is love.
So can you tell me more about your debut EP that's been released very soon? I remember the third called Unpredictable.
Yes. So like I was talking about earlier, unpredictable. I decided to call it unpredictable because every single song that I've put out this year has explored a different emotion. And as a human being, you like while we're all on our own paths in this life, we all at some point in time have experienced these different emotions. We've experienced happiness or sadness or betrayal or disappointment, confusion. The list goes on and on. And I really just wanted an EP that not only captured the human experience, but also, like I had mentioned, something that really just symbolizes this point in my life. And I can't think of a better word other than unpredictable.
So will you be doing gigs to support your EP in America?
Yes. So I definitely, when the song comes, like when the EP comes out, I I'm gonna perform it live on TikTok. I'm gonna do different listening. I'm gonna have like listening parties and like really just engage with my followers because I have followers from all over the world, and that's really crazy to me. But I also eventually I would love to like I said, like one of my goals I would say for next year is to perform these songs live, and at some point in time within the next like maybe 1 to 2 years do an international tour because a lot of my following is international.
So will you come to the UK?
I would love to come to the United Kingdom. I've always wanted to come to Europe, so definitely United Kingdom is on that list.
I know a few good venues to play at, so I will be in touch with them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Have you heard of the? Because have you don't know if you heard of the UB40? Have you heard of UB40?
No, I haven't.
They're a reggae band, very famous in Birmingham, and they played the old Hare and Hounds in King's Heath, a very popular pub music venue in King's Heath.
Oh, that's really cool.
So yeah, I will let you know details of that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So can you tell me um, how's independent artist for you?
Being an independent artist, it's very fulfilling because like we were talking about earlier, I feel that being an independent artist, I have a lot of artistic freedom. And I feel like my confidence as an artist has grown so much because I'm not afraid to make choices and I'm not afraid to take risks. And, um, you know, I think being an independent artist, it's very fulfilling. And you know, like I'd mentioned, for years, I'm so used to people, being an actress, being in musical theater, doing all that. I'm so used to being directed and being told what to do. But doing this project, working on Unpredictable, this is the first time that I'm in charge. I get to make the choices. Whatever I want gets to happen. You know, if I want my cover art to be purple, it's going to be purple. If I want to wear a certain outfit in a picture, I'm going to wear it. If I want to change the lyric, I'll change my lyrics. If I want to do an upbeat song, I'll do an upbeat song. Um it's just very freeing and very fulfilling.
Finally, can you tell my listeners where can they find you on social media?
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Or where my listeners can find you on social media?
Oh, yes. So you can follow me at Melanie Gillott, just my name, on pretty much every single platform, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. Um, I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn. Um, with my music, it's on every single streaming platform, but I do at some point in time, I would love to get my EP on CDs and do that because I just think it'd be so cool to have it on a physical copy. I love collecting vinyls, so I really want to get if anything, I want to get mine I want to get it on a vinyl too, just because I think it'd be really cool.
Thank you for chatting with me today.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
And I wish you all your best when your EP comes out on November the 3rd, called Unpredictable.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Goodbye, Melanie.
Bye. Thank you.
Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.